Hi, let's talk today about career. Some questions usually people think about when they assess their career. Do I have a successful career? Am I satisfied in my career? Am I fitting my career? Do I like my career? Or I'm forced to do this career? In today's episode, we will discuss these questions and we will highlight a few suggestions in order to provide some practical tips to help you making the adequate and the right decision. First, do I like my career? To define whether you like your career or no, we need first to understand what do we mean by career. Career is a sequence of jobs that we do over time, a period of time, in order to accumulate a specific professional experience. For example, if I'm a lawyer, my career will be in law. All my expertise will be within the legal domain. Now, there is two types of career, interestingly, which is the vertical career, which I like to call, and the horizontal career. Vertical career is when all your jobs are within the same domain. Coming back again to legal, all your jobs that you've done are within the legal field. Within the horizontal career is that you have different jobs. However, they're related somehow, but not primarily related. So ask yourself, first of all, are you in vertical or horizontal career? If you are in horizontal career, you're not specialized. However, you know something about everything. But if you are in a vertical career, you are very specialized. Are you successful in your career? So how would we define being successful or no? There are two types of measurements we can refer to: objective career and subjective career success. On objective career success, I will be defining my success based on promotion and my salary increase and status. When it comes to subjective, I refer to it as being satisfied about my career and feeling the success toward my career. Research says, interestingly, that if you have a good salary, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have a successful career. However, other people think even if you're satisfied in your career, it doesn't mean that you make enough money. Then how can we make this dilemma answered? Let me propose to you something very, very elegant and interesting to help you making this decision. First of all, ask yourself, where would I see myself in 5 years from now? If you answer this question, it means that you know exactly how is your career progressing over time. It means that you know where your destination will be. However, if you don't answer this question as clear as you should, it means that you need to have to reflect about it and give it some more thoughts and time. 2, you need to define what is the requirements that you needed in order to have a successful career. So for example, a successful career and a satisfied career would require a specific set of knowledge and skills and attitude. We call them the DNA of career: knowledge, skills, and attitude. Now, knowledge is something that you need to know about your specialization. For example, if you're a lawyer, coming back again, so you need to know the labor law, for example, or criminal law. If we come to skills, these are the things that you need to do at professional level in order to ensure performance. Okay, now last and not least, which is the attitude. What are the requirements that we need to do on attitudinal level in order to pursue dealing with people, like teamwork. Now after the break, we will see how we will combine them all together in order to have a winning combination for a successful career. Stay tuned. Thank you for being tuned. We've discussed before the break that what are the requirements and the definition for satisfied and happy career. Now, let me ask you another question. Do you think that money or promotion or calling, your self-driven purpose and image, defines your career perspective? So, for example, If you're driven by money and motivated by money, your career will be structured around winning financial elements irrespective of any other elements. If you like status, if you like power, if you like prestige, you will be striving to be promoted in your job in order to obtain such benefits. However, some people, they always ask themselves, do I really need money or promotion or serve the greater good? They would come to the conclusion by saying, you know, let me help others be successful too. Now, this type of career is the focus is the greater good, not my interest, but the other's interest. Now, I want you to reflect about yourself. What drives your career? Is it money? Is it status? Or is it others? And by the way, they're all correct. There is no such thing called wrong. However, this is what triggers motivation in our career. Then, after you decide on this, I want you to always to ask yourself, what are the 5 top areas of knowledge that my career would require? And the 5 top skills at professional level my career requires, and the attitude that my career would require. List them down and always ask yourself, where do I fit between the 15? If you match, for example, 12, 13, 14, it means that you're on the right track. If you don't match, it looks like we have a homework to do. Always reflect every 6 months. Always ask yourself, what are the changes on my domain? What are the updates? Do laws and regulations, areas of knowledge have changed? So for example, coming back to being a lawyer has to always, on 6 months period, for example, check, do we have any legislative updates? Are the laws changing? What are the status and change on my area of expertise? This will allow you excel in your career because you will be aligned with all the changes that are happening around you. And last but not least, having a career is having a mission. Do you have a mission in life? Always ask yourself, why am I doing this career? Psychology says career reflects how we think, our priorities, our inner self. Now, if you think that status is something you aspire to, it means that you're gravitated toward power, toward status and energy. So this means you like to run the show. It's perfectly fine. However, as long as you know this is how you think and how you feel, it will be easier for other people to communicate with you at the same wave. Also, you always need to ask yourself regarding your career, what are my areas of strength and areas of development? We don't usually call it areas of weaknesses because weaknesses is a negative connotation. But when it comes to career, we're talking about how to develop things and improve them. Now, after identifying your areas of strength, these are the areas which we believe that we can build on them. However, when we define the areas of development, these are the areas that will allow us to excel and also cover all the gaps available in our performance. I hope this career-related episode has helped you to think about and reflect about your career in a positive and fruitful way. Have a good day.